Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for inviting me to join you yet again this year. It's a delight. C'est un grand plaisir d'être ici avec vous aujourd'hui. I am always thrilled to have the opportunity to come and speak with academics, business, community leaders about the possibility and the opportunities in innovation. Now, you and I both know how critical innovation is to the future, if not today. Ladies and gentlemen, our government understands exactly that. We understand that Canadian innovators need our support at the federal level in order to take their game-changing ideas and compete and succeed in a very fast-paced, competitive, and global marketplace. So to that end, the federal government, of course, through the Federal Economic Development Agency for Southern Ontario, or FedDev as I think we all prefer to call it, is investing quite heavily, by the way, in the newest and brightest ideas that will not only allow Canada, particularly Southern Ontario, to compete, but will also support global innovation. Now, here in Southern Ontario, we have seen a lot of change over the last number of years. Indeed, I think that can be said of the entire Canadian economy over the past few decades. We have seen a shift from goods to services, and the emergence and the continuing emergence of a more knowledge-based economy than ever before in our past. And of course, in areas where we have roots in traditional manufacturing and automotive production, we also have seen a tremendous and necessary move forward in areas of innovative logistics, green automotive technologies, better batteries, for example, in electric powertrains research, and more advanced manufacturers and the manufacturing sector. Ontario's information and communications technology, or ICT, in fact, directly employs more than 200,000 people. That represents about half of the entire country's population employment in ICT. Now, as you may know, right here in Kitchener, Waterloo, Cambridge, a world-class information communications technology sector and cluster has developed. The region is home to more than 1,000 technology companies, which generate more than $30 billion in revenues annually. There are some 30,000 high-tech professionals in the area, more than 17,000 of them specifically employed in the ICT locally. But there are new competitors, new competition, all around the world who continue to raise the bar and who have in fact increased the pace and inventiveness of technology. You know, some people have said to me, "Stop the world, I want to get off." Well, it's not going to happen, at least anytime soon, although I hear some people are working on that technology. The fact is the world continues to move, and ladies and gentlemen, you know better than I do that it's moving faster than ever before. The pace of technological change continues to accelerate. And if Canadians and Canada want to succeed in this environment, we need to be at the top of our game. The federal government not only gets that, but we're here to help you. I'm very proud, ladies and gentlemen, of the work that our government has done under the leadership of Prime Minister Stephen Harper and, of course, the late Jim Flaherty, without a doubt the best finance minister this country has ever had. And I'm very proud of how very successful that we have been in getting Canada's economy through rough waters, to the point, frankly, where we are in a position of envy of so many countries around the world. We have set, I believe, the right macroeconomic conditions for success. We have the lowest corporate tax rate, the first tariff-free zone for manufacturers in the entire G20, the strongest job growth of many countries, the lowest debt to GDP ratio of many countries. In fact, Bloomberg's recently ranked Canada as number 2 in the entire world as the best place within which to do business. Ladies and gentlemen, I have no doubt that these are the best fundamentals, the most fertile landscape to do business of anywhere in the world since before I was born. Now, ladies and gentlemen, as Minister of State for FedDev Ontario, I can tell you about the investments that we specifically are making in Southern Ontario businesses, communities, and people to add even more to this great picture. So far, in our past 4.5 years, we've already invested very strategically, as the times required, over $1 billion onto the economic table of Southern Ontario, partnered directly with over 5,000 different organizations, who in turn attracted almost $1.5 billion of additional investment, and I should say almost entirely from non-governmental sources. And we're not done. The conference today is under the theme of leading global innovation. And so, ladies and gentlemen, I can tell you that FedDev Ontario is about growing the region's innovative capacity right now. In the beginning, it was about moving money into the economy, and we did invest in projects that I always call painting clock towers and paving streets. But as the times changed, the agency changed. And today, we are looking at investing in innovative projects to help businesses increase their production and reach new markets, to become more efficient, to move products faster to larger, more broad marketplaces, to test the products, to get them to the marketplace, to train, up-leveling the skill levels of all your employees. All absolutely critical, critically required to increase our competitiveness as a province and ultimately as a nation. Now, there are many examples. My colleague Peter Braid went through a few, and frankly, there are thousands, and I'd love to share them with you, but apparently I have 5 minutes left. So let me share just a couple. A good example is Waterloo-based Erion Labs. Many of you know this company. They design and manufacture small unmanned systems for, of course, aerial intelligence gathering. Now, they work for a wide range of surveillance and reconnaissance applications for the military, but also for public safety and commercial use. FedDev got involved in this company with $985,000 of a repayable loan. I see some smiling faces at the back. They must be involved. Also, it was leveraged against angel investment money from the Golden Triangle Angels Network for a total project cost of just over $4 million. Now, this company brought a new product to market, the Erion Sky Ranger. Now, the Sky Ranger deploys immediately, apparently others don't, increases flight performance and endurance, which is a big league, and delivers new capabilities in terms of camera quality, network integration, and so much more. Erion, I'm happy to say, ladies and gentlemen, is a globally recognized and respected player now. We've also invested in other companies like Flixel Photos, Inc. This is the wide range of innovative opportunities that FedDev looks for. This company's in Toronto, and many of you may have heard of this company, although I was too busy to watch last season's America's Next Top Model. But FedDev Ontario helped this company with a repayable contribution of just over $280,000 toward a project that cost $850,000. They also received angel and venture money from Mentella Venture Partners and Mars Angel Network. The fund helped accelerate the commercialization of their product, Cinemagraph technology, which is a kind of a living photo creation software. Now, this pushed the technology much faster, accelerated it in being recognized and adopted more quickly, and as part of their success, it has been heavily used and promoted on top models as well. It has since reached featured status on the Mac App Store, which is all great news, but these are only two, by the way, very important and great examples of what can happen when we work together. As well, this is one way that we can lead global innovation, creating jobs, opportunity, and economic growth right here in Southern Ontario. Now, ladies and gentlemen, Prime Minister Stephen Harper, Peter Braid, myself, our entire government caucus gets that we can do and must do even more. So I'm absolutely confident that Ontario, in my case Southern Ontario, but by extension of all of Ontario and the country, has the know-how and we have the means to be leaders in innovation. I know that together we can accomplish, indeed, we must accomplish much more. So our goal now is to make sure that our communities and our businesses continue to innovate and find those opportunities that will in fact help grow local and by extension national economies. To make this happen, and after extensive consultations with many of you and others around Southern Ontario, FedDev has launched its newest suite of initiatives to help this region grow. Now, for instance, we continue to have our Venture and Angel Capital Fund. This is called the Investing in Business Innovation Initiative, and it aims, as it always has, to support very early stage companies to commercialize their products, provide support for not-for-profit organizations who will work with these companies and their products, as well as providing skills and skills development and seed financing to new entrepreneurs. It also, by the way, supports angel organizations so that they can grow their memberships. And this is one of the unspoken about successes of this original project. Not only did we fund some 86 startups and generate almost $200 million of leveraged money from the angel groups, we also started with only 220 plus angel investors that were registered in Southern Ontario. Today, we are approaching 1,000 registered high net worth individuals. So we are in fact not only helping businesses, but we are creating sustainability in a marketplace that wasn't necessarily there before. And of course, that's not the only funding that's available. That is available to brand new startup companies. But if you're an existing company and want to expand, look at the Investing in Business Growth and Productivity initiative, which is designed to help existing companies become more productive and more competitive. Now, we all know that our universities and colleges develop incredible knowledge, but we don't necessarily have the greatest ability to move that knowledge to the marketplace. So, ladies and gentlemen, there's another program called the Investing in Commercialization Partnerships Initiatives, which is there to allow companies to contact their universities, work with their universities, find solutions from all those bright folks, and then move those products to the marketplace. And finally, there's the Regional Diversification Initiative, which is for smaller communities to help them diversify. Ladies and gentlemen, these four programs are called the Southern Ontario Prosperity Initiatives. They're on our website. They are designed to help new business entrepreneurs, existing businesses and organizations, and our universities and colleges partner with businesses and organizations. These four programs alone are worth over $500 million of federal money. So have a look at them. I'm sure you will find that you fit somewhere. And for those that are thinking really big outside of the box, the final program I'm going to mention is the Advanced Manufacturing Fund. It's $200 million for all of Ontario over 5 years. Ladies and gentlemen, let me close by saying we continue at FedDev to look for those opportunities that will allow us to help you, help us, help Canada. So have a look on site, online, and make sure that you get in touch with our officials and see where we can help you. These are both new and exciting areas that will help new and exciting technologies. Thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of your conference.